Yes, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. So in this video, I want to cover two topics. The first one is the website of my company, because we have some free education on our website and we're planning to post a bit more. And I basically want to do a quick walkthrough to the website. And then the second part of the video is going to be about me going over some charts, highlighting some interesting setups. Before I get started, I want to quickly address something, because the last video I spoke about prop firms, and I promised that this week's video would be about BlueFX, basically an in-depth review about BlueFX and giving you a discount code so that you can more easily pass the recruitments. You have better rules and it's easy for you to get profits. But BlueFX is currently updating their service, which means I can't access my account. So the video is ready, but it will be uploaded probably next week. So I'm sorry for that, but I just can't change anything about it. So yeah, let's get started with this video. So I want to go over the website. Most of you probably already know, but this is my website, my company website. You can see at the bottom the reviews we have. We only have had 2 reviews yet, but more is coming. Here you can find the socials, etc. Recently we have updated our website, and one-on-one coaching has always been on our website, because we don't like to sell an empty course. We like personal attention, and we like to basically get a connection with you guys. I don't want to sell a lot of courses. I just want to work with a few people and really talk one-on-one with you guys. So this is basically the content of the one-on-one coaching. But we've also added Fix Your Trading. And this is for the people that basically already have a strategy. They have been trading for a while, but they just stuck. They can't get profitable, and they just don't know what next steps to take to become a profitable trader. So this is just one session, a one-on-one Zoom call, takes around 1 hour long. And during that session, we're going to discuss your problems. We're going to make a plan on how to fix your problems so that you can work on your trading the next months and years and become a profitable trader. It's just a one-time only payment, just very free, very hands-off approach, just me and you talking and improving your trading. Then I added long-term investing, because a lot of people are trading that shouldn't be trading. They want to make quick money, but they lose their money quickly. So long-term investing is all about building a well-diversified portfolio. And during these sessions, these are 3 one-on-one Zoom sessions. So once again, no pre-recorded stuff, just me and you talking, and we're going over the fundamentals of investing for the long term. And together we are going to build a plan for your investment approach, so that you can basically build your own portfolio. And once you are finished with these sessions, you don't need help from a bank or an institution. You can basically grow your own money in a safe way. So that's what we've been offering. Next to that, we have a free materials page, and I can't access it right now because I'm not logged in. But on this page, you can find our free materials. Currently, there is a free training. It's 1 hour long. I think most of you already finished it, but I think it's very valuable. So if you haven't yet watched it, just click on the button free materials, sign up, and you can immediately access the session. I'm also planning on releasing a in-depth Wyckoff ebook for free, because I see a lot of cons these days on Instagram trading Wyckoff, getting 200 odd trades every single month, and it's just a lot of bullshit. That's not what Wyckoff is about. So I basically want to share my approach. I've been using it for almost 5 years, and I want to talk about what I do. So I am planning on releasing that ebook. I haven't started yet, but it's coming this year. So be prepared for that. More stuff coming soon. Now let's go to the chart, because I've seen some very interesting price action this week. I took one trade, which I just got stopped out with, but I want to go over the GBP USD and the USD Canadian. First, the GBP USD. If you have been following my stuff, you know this is a very important swing high over here. Why is that? Look at the violence of the move to the downside and a bit of a retracement and another one. So this is on this candle, this area has been a lot of aggressive selling from a bigger player. And I want to see what happens once we break this area and close below it. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. So the idea behind this is that people that are short for the longer term have the stops above the swing high, but also people that think we have a breakout because we have multiple touches on this level and price just broke above it. So they're aiming to go higher, which means they are buying. So there is a lot of buying above this area. And what's interesting is that once all the buying happened, price closed down and formed a bearish outside bar. Now, what's even more interesting about this is if we zoom in, look at the amount of highs yesterday price action took out. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. These were all unbroken highs from previous price action, previous days. So there was, you could expect a lot of liquidity above these unbroken highs. Also, if we go to the hourly time frame, you can see this was a very decent structure, and you can imagine a lot of people buying the breakout of this structure to the upside. Now, all the buy side liquidity has been absorbed over here, and as you can see, price collapsed. And that's very, very telling. I don't trade the GBP USD with this setup, but if this was on any of my other pairs, I would 100% trade it and allocate more risk, because this is a great setup. Now, where should you target? Usually you want to target the other side of a range. So this is the range high that has been taken out. This is the other side of the range. This is where people are vulnerable, because if people are long, most likely the stops would be here. And also people would most likely sell a break below this level to target these areas. So this is where a lot of liquidity is, and markets like to seek liquidity. So the liquidity has been absorbed on this side of the range and that daily high that was over here. And now the most obvious part is that the liquidity below this low is going to be taken. So I'm expecting a bit of this and then a move towards here. Next target would be here. I am bullish long term on the GBP, but I do see a bit of a retracement coming in. So this would be the first target. Again, I'm not taking the trade, but this is the setups I take. I look for a lot of highs being taken out. I have my statistical confluence usually, and then I target these areas. Now, why am I bullish long term? Quite simple. If we look at the monthly chart, accumulation, selling climax, spring, and this is the high end. Now I do expect a bit of movement like this. So first a move down and taking out this high, then again a bit of retracement. And if we get back to this level, which is not very likely, but if that's going to happen, I'm definitely going to scale in buys for a longer term, long, targeting at least this area. So that's what I'm looking for long term. And then the second target would definitely be here. But this is clear accumulation. The bias is long. But as you can see on the daily time frame, we did have a very clean short setup. So that's GBP USD. Let's go over to, let me close that, to the USD CAD, because this is basically the same setup. Let's go to the chart on the monthly. Look at this. Again, another very, very important swing point over here. Why? This is what caused the move to the upside. So again, people will be shorting below these areas. There will be stop losses below. So as you can see on this day, we broke, or on this month, I have to say, we broke this low, but we started ranging. Now, if we zoom into the daily time frame and take a look at what happened yesterday. So this is the range that formed once we broke this area. I already tried a long over here because we had we took out that very important swing point and there was an accumulation pattern over here. So I went long, basically got halfway to target, got stopped out, which is not a problem at all. But I want to zoom in because look at this range developing and look at the price action of yesterday. So on the monthly time frame, we are at a very important level that we've broken and closed above. And then yesterday we took out multiple lows. So this is an important swing low because this caused a pretty aggressive move to the upside. This low hadn't been broken yet. 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 And this low hadn't been broken yet. So a lot of unbroken daily lows at an area, which is the blue line, that's very important. And once again, there will be a lot of selling below here because people will be selling the breakout to the downside of the structure. People that were long have the stops below. So there's a lot of selling below this white line. And as you can see, the selling gets triggered and price quickly moves to the upside. Now, where would my target be on this trade? These three equal highs. It's the first target because this is where liquidity is. Second target is this high because that's also a spot where liquidity is. And that's how I trade it. It's very, very simple. It's just identifying people being trapped, identifying what the big players are doing, combining it with my statistics, and that's how I trade. If I were going to take the setup, I'm not going to take this one, but if I were, because I'm not taking it because I don't have statistics on this particular trade, because some things don't quite line up the way I want it to, but it's from a discretionary approach, a very high probability setup. Now, if I were going to take it, this is what I would do. As you can see, these are the equal highs where liquidity is. This is a pretty decent level. So what I would do is look for a bit of a retest, target this level. And then if we got a clean break above, so not a price action that happened here, but a clean, strong break above, price being above for quite a long time, then retesting, then I would look for this major swing point at this area. If you get the same price action as that, so quick spike up and down, I would look for a short-term short. So that's basically the interesting price action I noticed this week. So yeah, this was today's video. I hope next week I get access to the platform of BlueFX and I can share with you the link and do an in-depth review about BlueFX. So I hope you guys learned a lot. Again, if you want access to the free training, just visit the website, sign up, and you can learn a lot. So I hope you enjoyed it and speak to you guys in the next video.